The franchise that took the world by storm, introducing people to a new definition of the word despair, and also giving them plenty of memes. Alright, let's get this out of the way. Danganronpa is a hybrid visual novel which has a group of students locked up together by this bear.
Did you call me?
And they are then forced to get away with murdering each other. The killer goes free if they commit a perfect crime, and everyone else dies. However, if they get caught during the trial, only they get executed while everyone else continues the game. Sounds pretty sadistic, don't you think? Well, it's a good thing the community is in love with memes. Yes, the memes! Oh boy, does this fandom love memes. I mean, it's a franchise that gets a new game after a few years, unlike your CODs. Something has to fill the void. Okay, so the timeline usually goes like this. First, the game gets announced, usually through some very rudimentary Japanese scans. The weebs in the fandom get to translating, and the hype machine begins its ascent. Character names come through, their designs next. Everyone scrambles to guess the English names and ultimate talents. Any early screenshots instantly become a legendary meme by the ravenous fans. Then the game gets released in Japan and the fandom goes into war mode, as half of them watch the spoilers from Japanese Let's Players and proceed to go on violent rampages, trumpeting their spoilers in every thread, reply, comment, and so on. The other half huddle together behind the barricades of muting words while they focus on memeing the old past games as they bide their time and wait. Now the months go by as they long for a Western release. People talk about theories on the new game, make theories about the old game, while the chaotics try to sneakily spoil everything about the game in some absolutely agonizing moments of despair.
Attempts were made on me by some individual to spoil Danganronpa V3.
Then finally the game releases, and in an unusual fashion, the fandom is calm. It's now all quiet on the Western Front, because now everyone has hunkered down to beat this game as quickly as possible. Then, just after 1 week, the floodgates open and the memes come roaring back in. And with this community, it spreads like a wildfire. So how about then we take a look at some of these examples? Actual screens from the game are now edited so that people can make their own memes with very little effort. The most dreaded of lists, where fans rank their favorite DR characters and everyone is like, okay, I may or may not agree with you, but at least it's not as boring as the Ace Attorney ones. Another list, but this time it's as a graph, while fans argue over who is the snuggest or thottest. Someone then made a meme generator for a class trial simulator, and boy did this get repeated to death. But I digress. Most of these memes aren't that great, and they honestly got really boring after all. Seesaw. A moment from chapter 3, where the killer uses the
seesaw effect
to commit an almost perfect crime, and man did the fandom sure love this one. And finally, the official developer's Twitter account, who constantly spouts memes and other things the fandom loves, showing truly how interconnected the fans are with the game's creation. Moving on from the memes, unfortunately, we got to mention some other aspects of the fandom. Now when you got a series that introduces at least 15 new characters each game, boy are you gonna get a lot of ships.
Look, a giant ship!
You got the canon ones, which are heavily hinted in the games, and you got the chaotic ones, which aim to destroy the canon ships. Oh my, Saki and Kaede, they are literally the perfect canon couple. But Saki is gay, Forma! But thighs! But gay! Thighs! Gay! Thighs!
I don't like them putting chemicals in the
Danganronpa
that turn the friggin'
size.
gay.
Then you got the crack ships, which pair two completely random characters which no sane person would ever think to pair up, and boy oh boy does this fandom ever love cracking that ship. Oh Angie, I just love how I killed you and now people think I loved you, even though my sister is the only love for me, which is pretty much the only canon storyline romance ending. I just love how you killed me and now the internet thinks that we should start dating and... This is so dumb. Seriously, people, just let Angie go back to being a cuck with Himiko and Tenko.
Cut it out, you degenerates!
Another group of the fandom is the Sprite edits, where fans would take the existing game sprites and edit them to whatever they want. Some say little old RamZaes' first ever drawings he uploaded to the internet were some terrible Sprite edits, but no one must know that. And while some of these can be really amazing, others...
Well, it's big.
Well, it's not welcome in the school environment.
And finally, you have the YouTube fans, where people will constantly spoil things in the comments on Let's Plays, making it impossible to watch a DR video unless you know everything about the franchise, to then the YouTube memers, who make the most intricate videos possible, where even I can't even begin to explain how great they are.
Sakakura Ukizome, place him under arrest.
Okay,
Shut your mouth.
okay. Sad. Okay.
And that is most of the things I could fit in this short video about the Danganronpa Fandom, a crazy game that has some crazy fans. I give it a seesaw out of 10. Make sure if you want more from these guys to follow the official Spike Chunsoft account on Twitter and to sub to the Danganronpa subreddit, easily my favorite subreddit ever. They just really like to have some fun there. And with that, we close the book on this fandom. Who knows what the future will hold for them? It's probably despair, right?
Humanity is